C1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our rookie season in career mode, we are going to be completing race 28 of 36, which is going to be at Dover International Speedway. In the last episode, we raced at New Hampshire International Speedway and finished in, I think, 19th, was it? Right behind Sterling Marlin or somebody, because Steve Park blew up on the last lap and I got brake checked by Sterling Marlin, causing me to make like 3 different rivals. Because I remember we also dumped Rusty Wallace in that race. But going into this one, this is a night race. It's not supposed to be a night race because there's no such thing as a Dover night race. But yeah, this game is weird like that with its season mode and career modes. As you can see in the background, we now have a new primary sponsor, which is UAW. I don't remember what that stands for, but I went looking it up, and now I don't even remember anymore, so that was kind of pointless. But we're using JD Reversal's paint scheme just because it's Dover, and that is one of Jimmy Johnson's best tracks, if not his best track. The last race at New Hampshire was won by a driver with a name, and that name is Kevin Harvick. I don't even remember. I'm not prepared to record this entire video right now. But looks like Tony Stewart now has only a 12-point lead in front of Dale Earnhardt Jr. because I kind of really screwed that race up by dumping Rusty Wallace during pit stops. It helps me finish a little bit better, so I'm luckily finishing the top 20 almost every race, so our contract obligations are to finish in 20th, at least for the primary sponsor. And, I mean, I think we were capable of doing that last time, maybe, maybe not, but I crashed into Ricky Craven on my way to pit road at Dover last time, so as long as we don't do that, we should be able to manage 20th place or better. Right now, in the point standings, we are in 28th. Yeah, and looks like we're like 24 points behind Kenny Wallace. I wanted to see if that was really Kevin Harvick's 4th win. I think it was. I don't know where the hell he is. He's in 8th place. Yeah, that is correct. It was his 4th win. Then he got the driver respect. We pissed off Sterling Marlin. We pissed off Rusty Wallace. Ryan Newman isn't the happiest driver on the racetrack, and then I'm not that concerned with all these other drivers, Jerry Nadeau, Brett Bodine, Hermie Sadler, even though those are drivers that we always race around. They're all in the neutral zone for the most part. Then you got the awards. I got Rookie of the Race by finishing in 19th there. Tony Stewart got the pole award, was the front runner. And Kevin Harvick was the fastest, and he won the race, so I guess that makes sense. He doesn't have to make up any positions. Jeff Green, I remember he was a driver I could have passed for position at some point, but he was just a bit faster than me. And, of course, he was a driver picking up places at the same time. Could have been me, though. So let's go to team management, get updated on everything. Shop additions. In 3 races after we've done this one, the fabrication shop will finally come in. I'm getting rather impatient with the damn fabrication shop. I've been waiting for ages now. Feels like I've been doing like 15 races, but it's really just been like 4 or something. We're going into this race with a fresh chassis with 58 tire grip and 56 wear, which is not bad. It's almost okay. It's not okay. It's almost okay. It's not bad. It's somewhere in there. I guess you understand what kind of rating I'm giving it. And we have a used engine that still is quite powerful with 59 power and 54 efficiency. So even though it's down to 95 condition, it's really good. And we will be repairing this or overhauling it after we're done with this race. Then you got the bodies, 54 downforce, 56 drafting. We don't need that much downforce at a track like this, but it's not going to help whenever a car isn't going to be willing to dive into corners very well at this track. But it seemed like it was doing okay last time. I just got to know what my car is capable of. And it's slightly better this time, so the chassis should be able to make up for the fact I don't have that much downforce. Let's just go out there and hope that we can get a top 20. Go to race weekend, click quick select. Car rating of 59, still the highest that it's ever been, but we're probably going to reach 60 before the end of the season somehow. I swear I didn't make any adjustments to this car last time we raced here, and for the most part I was just making up positions at the beginning of my first run, and then during my second run I was making a bunch of time just because I had lost so many positions because of the wreck into Ricky Craven entering pit road. I was on his inside, and he had the very first pit stall upon entry, and it's just what I got. Gotta become familiar with how this car races around this track with this kind of equipment right now. Of course, last place on the first lap, but I'm warmed up a little bit. This is going to be a colder racetrack than usual just because it's at night time. I don't know if this game is really going to take effect with that just because it's not that realistic. It's one great damn game, but I don't know if my amount of grip is going to be affected by the fact it's a night race. It's stuck in the middle lane. I can't get it turned back down to the bottom. But I know that lap was better. 22.82. We're starting 37th. That is horrible. I think I did better the last time I came here and qualified, so it's not going to be very easy to keep my secondary sponsor or whatever sponsor it is that wants me to qualify very well in every race with I can deal with crap like this. Tony Stewart is starting on the pole next to Jeff Gordon in his 200th anniversary paint scheme thing. I think that's what it is. Green flag is out for 40 laps here at Dover International Speedway, the Monster Mile. And yeah, the Monster is going to be much more fierce at night. At least I would expect that. My car can't even turn on the restart. We're not up to speed yet, and it couldn't keep itself off of Steve Park. I'm not making Steve Park's season any better after just him freaking overheating his engine at New Hampshire. Goes Magic Mile, overheats, and then somebody crashes into him at the Monster Mile. So that just really sucks. Well, we're still on 37th. I mean, I had an opportunity to pass like 3 or 4 cars going to turn 3 right there because everybody checked up, but I just kind of lied back and trying to wait till good opportunities, not gifted opportunities or whatever. I know I'm capable of passing quite a few of these guys. Just they're all side by side, so I don't have that much room. I can make it 3 wide and then go running into somebody going into a corner. That isn't very smart, but it worked. It's going to work. Oh my goodness. Letting off the throttle, trying to keep from hitting the apron without going into Jay McMurray at the same time. And I just caused Jay McMurray to glide with Jack Sprague off of turn 2. Which is good, because I'm an asshole, and that helps me out in the long run. They're all getting set back behind me. Good distance away because of that situation. As long as I'm being an asshole to make my race better, then I'm doing something right. I've still got another 13 cars to pass if I want to get a top 20, I guess. So, just gotta keep on moving forward. And enter pit road correctly this time. See all those cars, I can pass almost every single one of them I see in front of me in that group ahead. I just gotta not take too much of my time. Keep breaking apart. Mike Skinner, you're taking up a good bit of the racetrack right now. Okay, now he's giving me a room that I'm underneath him. Trying to get a good dive off of turn 2, but don't have that much front end grip as I would like to. They're starting to pull away from me a little bit. I just got to hit my marks and I can keep up with them. Michael Waltrip started right in front of us, and he's taking a while to get through traffic because I guess they're all that slow in front of him. Hopefully he's not pushing him or something like that. I'm so much better entering turn 1 than these guys are. It's just, I run out of grip off the corner, so I try to shift my weight and my speed and everything just so I can get a good exit as well. If I get underneath them, then I find myself completing passes because they're not on the groove and they just kind of lose everything. Okay, it's starting to really break apart right here. They're starting to spread apart. Into 31st place. I can see a pass on Michael Waltrip coming soon. I just really hope that he doesn't come back around me once I do make that pass because he did that at Texas and it was annoying the crap out of me. Okay, well, I can dive into turn 3. That was quite a bit of contact with him. He's not pissed about that.
Could you not? That's a 30, isn't it? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be a 10?
My controller vibrated quite a bit. I thought that was a much harder hit, but I guess I dove in just the perfect amount. I'm moving this car side to side off freaking turn 4 because I'm trying not to hit these guys and trying to get a good entry of turn 1 at the same time. Okay, we're up to 29th, so we've made up a good 8 positions, I think that is. Yeah, and also I got really distracted whenever I was trying to say that because Brett Bodine and Michael Waltrip got together off turn 2. These freaking AI, they can't not collide with each other going off of turn 2 for some reason. I don't even know if it has something to do with me just taking the corner differently, like they're trying to make a pass or shift lanes and they can't because I keep moving over. It's like I'm affecting their programming even though they're nowhere near being able to actually make that pass they're trying to. I honestly thought I was going to hit Jeff Green right there because the way my car was getting tight, but we managed to keep it off of him like just a hair. Okay, that's 10 positions we made up within the first 10 laps of the race. So I think we can get into the top 20 just before pit stops happen because that is only 7 passes. Even if it is split apart a little bit, being split apart makes it easier to pass cars. They're not all side by side. Good dive into turn 3, sliding a little bit. Move them up the track so I can get my room. Into 26, and we're going to get a run off of turn 4. Jerry Nadeau's holding that middle lane. Going to dive it into 1. Okay, just slow down enough so you don't go sliding up into them. Come on, check up, man. Just let me finish the pass. You know I'm faster. Still haven't passed Ricky Craven. He's been in front of me the entire time. Okay, I can feel a tire coming on. This car ain't wanting to enter turn 3 very well right now. They're all grouped together still right there in front of them. They're getting side by side again, surprisingly. That's just 5 more passes. I think I can do this. The thing is, if I get into the top 20 before pit stops, I know we're going to lose position somehow just because my picker's not the greatest thing in the world. So, I can only hope that is one fast damn pit stop and we can still pass quite a few cars after the pit stop. And Jeff Green's trying to get underneath me because I'm having bad injuries at turn 3 on these worn tires. We're still catching them. I guess they're having mistakes or something by being all side by side like this. It makes sense. This is obviously more than 5 cars, so even if I somehow pass all these guys before I take my pit stop, might not lose so many positions to make it impossible for us to get that top 20. Thing is, the happiness rating is at 52 right now because I just got this contract. They want me to finish 20th place in every race, so if I can't do that in the first one, it's going to put it in a very, very cautious place immediately. Drop down to like 51 happiness or 50 happiness because we just didn't get it. So that's what my main focus is right now. I'm trying. Okay, there we are, right behind Kenny Wallace. Trying to get a good dive off of turn 4. Got to run big enough to pass him. My right front tire is really starting to lose itself. Golly, I'm slowing down to freaking 135 into turn 1 to keep it off of him. That's into 23rd. I might be able to get to 22nd, but that might just about be it before our pit stop happens. Damn. This track is pretty darn challenging in this game. And I don't know how different this race is to ones like, you know, New Hampshire or whatever, but maybe I'm just trying so much harder. There's a lot more pressure on me right now, so I'm trying harder than usual, and I don't know it. But, yeah, this is quite the challenge with the fact in mind I have to get a top 20 to keep this contract. Or at least it feels like I literally have to. Well, people are starting to take pit stops, so I can't really say I keep track of my position, what position I'm actually in during pit stops and whatnot, but we got up to 23rd before everybody started pitting, so I guess that's good progress, and we're still passing Warburton. Oh my goodness, I'm letting off the throttle so damn much in the middle of the corner, and just to keep it off the wall right there. Oh my goodness, car, I was not expecting you to do that. You're all over the damn place right now whenever I just barely tapped the directional pad. Keep it off the wall. You couldn't keep it off the wall. Oh my goodness! Fucking tight race car, worn tires, it's wall. He gets all loose. Losing control of the damn thing, but somehow nobody passed me right there. Gonna let by Joe Nemechek. I'm just wasting time right now by still being on the racetrack with my horrible tires. I don't want to let by Michael Waltrip, but I'm seriously trying to get off the freaking racetrack. Okay, don't spin the car. Don't spin the car. Okay, down a good speed, really good pit road entry. Please get out from behind Joe Nemechek, race car driver. Don't be so dumb. No damage to repair, at least none that will actually cost me time. But we're gonna get 4 tires, full tank of fuel. You let Joe Nemechek hold you up. I told you not to, but you did anyways because you can't hear me because you're just a video game, and I'm so pissed off at that. But it's still not nearly as bad as what happened with me and Ricky Craven. Let's think back to that. I lost all those positions, made up back to 35th. So even if I do lose like 5 or 6 positions during this pit stop, I think I could still get quite a few of them back, if not more than just what we're losing. Let's just go out there and run the second half of the race just as good as the first. Okay, some of these people haven't pitted yet. I'm pretty sure of that. Don't hit Robbie Gordon, JC. I'm too busy trying to watch my mirror to make sure I'm clear so I can get on the track immediately as fast as possible. Okay, so we're in 32nd. People are still pitting. We should be up to like 26 or 27, and that is Ryan Newman. He is for position, so that's going to help us out. Holy shit, this pit crew sucks so much dick. But that's, I'm only seeing like 6 cars in front of me right now, and then the rest, there's a bit of a gap between those. So getting a top 20 is, I'm going to have to be pretty damn lucky to get a top 20. Someone's going to have to overheat again. We're going to have to be really fast, really consistent. And if a caution happens, then yeah, we'll definitely be able to get it. But that's like the only case scenario. Like, it would have to play out for us just perfectly. Maybe Ryan Newman was that one freaking shot that we got, you know, with him going off the track and everything. Like, it might keep us from having 21st and actually get us to 20th. But I don't know. Let's just focus. Making this pass on Jeff Green, who's blocking me, of course. He's trying to make sure that I don't get to keep my sponsor that I just got. The entire paint scheme contest is going to be pointless if I can't even keep the sponsor as soon as I get the damn thing. You know, that's all on you for just running me off the damn racetrack, wasting my time completely. No, it's all you, man. Oh my goodness, Jay McMurray. He's fucking AI. Every single one of them wants to block me, making just everything impossible right now. I'm fast enough, just by the slightest bit. Whenever you guys slow me down, I'm not nearly close anymore. Okay, let's dive underneath Steve Park. Doesn't want to give me room. Go fucking figure. Get out of the way. Okay, and that other car, he broke away from them, but he's working on catching these other cars in front of him. So now I have to pass 6 cars, and whenever I can barely see 6 cars from here. Come on, get the run off. Get out of the way. Son of a bitch, Hendrick. Ugh. Okay, hold it to the bottom. Don't hit him. And I'm going to hit him because I have no grip. Well, there's 3 cars. 3 cars will get me into 22nd. Damn it, go away, Nemechek. Close the gap on Jerry Nadeau, go to the high side, make him block. And he's just not blocking the way I thought he would. Trying to run up the racetrack and finish the pass. I can't do it. Fuck you, Jerry Nadeau. Fuck everybody that gets in my way right now. Just fuck them all, because I want this sponsor. I want to keep this sponsor. And this is one of the hardest tracks to start off a freaking sponsorship with. Out of the fucking way. I don't care what freaking branch of the military you're sponsored by. And now Tony Stewart's behind me. He is the leader. I don't want to hold up the leader whenever it's Tony Stewart. What is the pronunciation words I have right now? 3 cars. I see 3 cars that I can pass. I think I have enough time to do that. But I need 4 cars. I don't see 4 cars. I'd be damn lucky if someone from the front of the field manages to DNF again before this race ends. So, oh, Tony Stewart's all over my back bumper. And I'm driving like a freaking animal. Even though animals don't drive. I have no grip. Here comes Tony Stewart beneath me. He's kind of giving me his patience, I guess. Well, he helps me enter turn 3 a little bit. But no one's really chasing him down, trying to pass him. I'm just trying to finish well. My hands hurt, and I am covered in sweat right now. Fuck you, Dover. Ay, ay, ay. Please just turn. Now I gotta deal with worn tires, so I can't make up positions anymore anyways. This sponsorship. Ugh. I'm really pushing it right now. I don't know why I'm pushing it. I know I can't accomplish anything anymore. Tony Stewart, you gonna pass me on the high side finally? Also, I'm a lap down, so I didn't have as many laps as I thought I did, but whatever, like it even matters now. Looks like the highest that I could have finished in this race was 22nd, but, I mean, even that can't happen whenever I get worn tires. That forces the car to never actually take whatever push I give it into a corner. It always just has to slow down, because it ain't got the grip to actually finish where I want to. Now I'm just stopping the bus in front of Tony Stewart. Hold your horse's car. Damn. No grip off the freaking corner, and I'm pushing it just to stay in front of Jerry Nadeau, and I can't manage that. No fucking grip. Oh my god, this game is pissing me off. He's around me? Wait a second, how come Oh, Tony Stewart was in front of Jerry Nadeau at the finish line. Okay, well, that was a really pointless lap from my perspective. 24th. They want 20th, I got 24th. So now my happiness for my sponsorship drops. Fuck! I think right now we are literally between the green and the red in terms of happiness, because the lowest it can be is 50. Once it goes to like 49, 48, or 47, if it stays there for an extended period of time, I think like 2 or 3 races, then you lose the sponsorship. But the bright side of everything, despite the fact I didn't finish in 20th place like they wanted me to, the next race is at Talladega Superspeedway for the EA Sports 500. And in this video, I was wearing my Talladega Superspeedway t-shirt. I should have worn my Dover t-shirt, but guess what? I don't have the Dover t-shirt. I've never been to Dover. I don't even like Dover that much. It's a hard track and I respect it, but it's so hard that I actually don't like it. But whenever we go to Talladega, we'll be using KCal Gaming's paint scheme because, I don't know, Talladega's awesome, KCal Gaming's awesome. There's your reasoning. So here goes stats and info. Tony Stewart won that race. We don't even need to scroll down to see it because we already saw it in the results, but he's now got a 27-point lead over Dale Earnhardt Jr., so that is a 15-point game. I guess that means that Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished like 3 or 4 positions behind him. Or maybe it was just like 2, because Tony Stewart was leading almost every lap in the race. He started in first because we saw him on the front row before the race started, and then he was right up behind us at the end. It's a good thing I wasn't holding him up and allowing someone else to catch him and pass him or whatever. That's kind of a miracle. Okay, how many wins does he have now? That is the 6th win of the season. Dale Earnhardt Jr., you might have 9 wins, which is 3 more than him, but I think Tony Stewart's going to catch you in terms of wins, and he's going to keep this points lead and win the championship. As long as I don't fuck up any more of his races, because I kind of did at New Hampshire with that Rusty Wallace nonsense. So by finishing 24th, we might have moved up in the point standings. I think I can say that we gained on Kenny Wallace, because it was like 24 points, and now it is 30 points. So no, I lost 6 points on him. Well, shit. Darn. 3 races left for Fabrication Shop. I think it's going to arrive after the first race that we do next week, not this week. Go into the garage, and as mentioned at the beginning, we have this engine right here to repair, or maybe overhaul, I'm not sure. It'll increase the durability, but is this really worth it in terms of finances? $177,000. That is like way more than half of what I have. and then repairing for 2 races is only $77,000. So this is $100,000 left, and this is already a pretty damn good engine. It's the best one that we have, so there's no reason for us to go overhauling this one. Let's just go ahead and repair it. And that is that. We don't have anything that we can do right now with anything else. Did I have anything arrive? We have 2 races left on this chassis we're building, and we have this engine being built right here. That's 5 races left, so no. And plus we haven't gotten our shop edition for the fabrication shop, so that's not really going to be anything being built right here. But let's take a look at the ratings. 53 downforce, 54 drafting for the next race. Well, the drafting is better, and that's what matters to Talladega, but it's still not that high. So we got a fresh engine at Talladega. That's pretty damn important. It's the easier of the super speedways, so I think we should be capable of making up positions even faster than we were last time. We were doing well whenever we started the Talladega race, even though, without the pit strategy and stuff that I was trying to pull and the caution happening. So I think we should be even doing better this time. Or tomorrow, I think is when it's getting uploaded. And then you got 57 tire grip and 55 tire wear at Talladega. That's not that big of a concern just because it's a super speedway, so I really don't have to worry about the bodies and the engine at a super speedway. So after I'm done recording this, I'm going to go to the team thing and finally get my new pit crew. I keep on forgetting to do it, but I'm going to actually do it this time. Trust me, I will actually do it. Maybe. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.